and welcome to happilyeducated.com. So, studies have shown that expressions of gratitude are correlated with subjective well-being. Basically, this means that there is some connection between saying what you are grateful for, even if only to yourself, and feeling happy. And I'm not sure where I first heard about this idea, but I know I read about it in Gretchen Rubin's book, The Happiness Project. And a quick search on Google Scholar will turn up a number of studies that show a relationship between happiness and gratitude. Now, although I have a gazillion different reasons to be grateful, sometimes I tend to focus more on the things that are going wrong in my life rather than the things that are going well. And research indicates that this is quite common. People tend to dwell on their negative thoughts and experiences and quickly forget about the good things that happen to them. Fortunately, though, you can counteract this by making a purposeful effort to think of things that you are grateful for, and preferably not just on Thanksgiving. So since the thing that I tend to get cranky about most often is my husband, sorry Jeff, but being married is really hard, I've been making an effort recently to think of things that I am grateful for about him. And sometimes I tell him why I'm grateful and sometimes I don't. But either way, it helps me to feel happier and to relate to him in a more positive manner. Now, it's amazing how many positive things about him occur to me when I try to notice them. And similarly, it's amazing how many things he does that I would never notice unless I actually tried to notice. For example, just yesterday, he spent hours and hours cleaning the house, which really I couldn't help but notice. But he did not judge me for sitting around and writing a blog post while he cleaned. He also vigorously scratched a spot on my back that I could not reach myself. He listened attentively while I talked about a book that I was reading. He made dinner, even though it was my night to cook, because I wasn't feeling well, and then he did dishes after dinner. Clearly, this is a wonderful husband, and so long as I keep that in mind, I am delighted to be his wife. But sometimes I just forget to think about all of those things. So, I meditate every night, and for a while there, I was starting every night's meditation with a moment of gratitude towards Jeff. And although this definitely helped me to appreciate him more, I gradually just sort of got out of the habit of doing it. The only explanation I could think of for this, besides just personal laziness, is that it worked so well that it no longer seemed necessary. I started this gratitude exercise when I was feeling especially ungrateful. And so, before long, things had turned around, and then I just basically stopped bothering to make an effort. And this strikes me as being terribly foolish. I mean, why would you use gratitude as a band-aid when you could use it as preventative medicine? So someone recently suggested to me that gratitude takes practice, and I think I definitely agree with this idea. I wish that I were just naturally grateful, but obviously that is not the case. Without deliberate and consistent effort, I am liable to slip back into my old ungrateful ways. So, I hereby pledge to reinstate my nightly moment of gratitude. I'm hoping that eventually gratitude will just become a habit for me and that I will no longer have to make an effort. But for now, I'm hoping that this public announcement of my intention will serve as a commitment device of sorts. I would feel terribly guilty if I didn't do something that I told everyone I was going to do, so I might as well just do it. And you might consider as well, doing the same, to find opportunities to express gratitude for the good things in your life because it just might make you happier. So with that, I am very grateful to you for having taken the time today to watch this video. And until next time, happy learning.